So in '87, you signed with Crockett and came out as the very memorable leader of the Varsity Club. Can you, which a lot of smart fans to this day regard as a, what a highly underrated stable. Can you tell us how that idea germinated and what it was like working with an amazing technical wrestler in Mike Rotundo and a young Rick Steiner?
Yeah. And then there was Dr. Death and Dan Spivey, all great athletes. And this was all Dusty's call. Dusty could sometimes see something that, even though I think of sometimes on the ball, that I never thought Letterman jacket guys would be standing next to a guy in a black robe, right? But that's when the drug scandals in college sports were going on. I
Mm.
avoided that. Dusty did. And, I'm glad that you brought this up, the Varsity Club. Some of the most fun moments I ever had was with him. And I don't think people to this, if they didn't have a long enough run, I'll tell you why. When I came up with the idea of Alex Steiner, and we were pushing him around, as you remember, the people were turning him. We weren't had any idea to turn him. And I remember one night we were in Baltimore, and Mike, him, and I were in a 6-man tag, and the fans were booing me and Mike, but they were cheering Rick. And I went back to Dusty that night. I said, "We got to turn him. We're swimming against the stream, And when we did turn him, it was huge box office."
Absolutely. Did you? Was it your idea to bring in? You touched on it in a later generation of the Varsity Club to have Dangerous Dan Spivey and Dr. Death in. Was that your idea, or was that Dusty's booking as well?
That Spivey and I think Spivey and Dr. Death both were Dusty's, but he was nice enough to ask me what I thought. And, how could you go wrong?